Hey y'all, what's up? Um, I've been going for a long time now, but yeah. So I'm gonna film a story time, and the story time takes place just this week, this past Monday. It was very interesting. Let's see. I woke up and I was gonna go to the mall with my grandma, and my cousin texted me and was like, "Hey, do you want to hang out?" So I was like, "Sure, why not?" So her and her sister come over, and she's like, "Let's go up to the mountains." So I was like, "Okay, let's go." So we get in the truck, we go, we get gas, we fill up, then we go up to the mountains. Mountains only are about less than 20 minutes away from my house. I live on the borderline, so not that far. So we go up there, and we're doing good. We're driving and we're doing good. Not raining finally and everything. And then we went to this one road, and we were going down it, and it was like a one-way road. Like, you could only go down. There was nowhere to turn around or anything. And we get halfway down, and my cousin says, "This is a private road." I'm like, "Great. There's nowhere to turn around." What I should have done was just go all the way down, turn around, and come back up. I didn't do that. So there was like this little like ledge on the side of the road that had like leaves and mud, and it was horrible. So I was like, well, if I pull up here, maybe I can back and figure it out. We got stuck. We were stuck for a good probably 25-30 minutes. We tried everything. We put the mats under the tires to see if we could get any traction. That didn't work. We pushed. That didn't work. And two cars came by, and instead of helping us, they're like, "Oh, we'll call a tow truck." And me and my cousins are like, "Do we look like we have money for a tow truck?" No. So we just said, "We'll figure it out." Fine. So then next thing, there was one guy that came by, said that he goes. Then a lady comes by, and she's like, "The guy that owns that land is a really mean guy, and if he comes down here, he's gonna yell at you." Thank you, miss. Obviously, we know this. Obviously, we're trying to get out. And instead of you helping or giving us ideas, you're sitting here scaring us. And we're sitting here like, okay, well, we'll figure it out. She goes down because she had a neighbor who had a tractor. And she's going to see if he could help us. Well, we never saw him or anybody. So, my cousin calls her aunt. And her aunt's like, trying to figure out what to tell us to do. And we're kind of stuck in a situation. And, like, her dad called her and was like, "Where are y'all?" And we were trying to figure it out. So finally, we hung up the phone, and my cousin's like, "Hey, let's lift the truck." We lifted the truck, and we got it unstuck. But then it goes into another ditch that's like, the road's like this. Where we were stuck at was right here. Over here was like the road. There was like this much of a gap between the road and like the ground. So me and her sister have to go sit on the little hill that's over there and push with our feet to get us out of that situation. So we finally get out, and my cousin says, "You know what? Okay, I'm driving." So she gets in, and she backs it up all the way. She drove us all the way home. We get here, or we get to like Welford, and my cousin's like, "Where y'all want to go eat?" We're like, "We'll just go to the clock." So we went to the clock, ate. We come back home, and we had to wash the truck. That was the highlight of our day, probably. Not really. And next thing we know, it's already like 4, almost 5 o'clock, and we're just like, we all gotta go shower and everything. And I was like, this was not how I was expecting to start or end my week. And that was very interesting way to start the week. And it just, yeah, it got very interesting. I honestly should have filmed the whole thing because it was kind of funny. And it was funny because we ended up laughing about it in the end. And we were just all like worn out after that. And we're just like, okay, well, let's just all go to sleep. And we all woke up. Well, I don't know about my cousin's sister, but I know me and my cousin woke up and we were sore. And she was like, she texted me, she was like, "Are you as sore as I am?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay." I was like, And still to this day, my grandma has no idea. And that's the way it's going to stay for right now. But if you enjoyed this story time, like and subscribe and comment below any more video ideas you want. And if you want to do some more story times, let me know about that because pretty sure me and my cousins can come up with some hilarious stories, especially from our childhood and everything else. So, if you like that, let me know, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.